Roman Reigns proved at SummerSlam without a shadow of a doubt, and I will not accept any arguments on this ever again. The chat can say whatever they want. The IWC can say whatever they want, but Roman Reigns proved he is the GOAT of all of professional wrestling. That it can be commandment number 1 in the casual wrestling Bible. It can be amendment number 1 on the casual wrestling Bill of Rights. It's not John Cena.
No.
It's not Ric Flair.
Talk that talk.
Stop bringing up The Rock, The Undertaker, all these other people. It's Roman is one.
Yep.
And then we get to have conversations about 2 through 10. But Roman is one. So that moment at SuperSlam, his music hits. We knew it. I mean, we had a high level of expectation it was coming still. Like The Rock says, Mike, goosebumps.
We try to tell him.
I mean, it was
we
just.
We try to tell him.
For knowing what was going to happen, it was still absolutely electric. And you said something during that stream that kind of stuck with me, and I want to make it the slogan of casual wrestling, and that is, this is why we love wrestling.
Hell yeah.
It's moments
100%.
like that's why we love wrestling. That when people go, why do you watch that shit? It's that goosebumps. It's that moment where you're just like, holy shit, that just happened. That when he hit the ooh, that place fucking lit up. Like that was absolutely insane. The baby face pop that a returning Roman Reigns got in Cleveland with 57,000 fans. It's not that's not matched. I get it. You go back to The Rock and Hogan, but that was a different time. We are in a different era of wrestling, and now I want to go on record here, Mike. I want to get your opinion on this. Roman Reigns is already in my book greatest heel of all time, but we're about to witness the greatest babyface run of all time with Roman Reigns.
Okay,
that's just my opinion.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. I don't think it's a hot take to say that he's the greatest of all time. Not after the last 3 years.
I get pushback.
Not after the last 3 years.
There's a lot of Roman hate.
Man, and for me, it's just like the acknowledgement. Funny to say that the acknowledgement at SummerSlam. I mean, it just goes to show you what he means to this business and to this company, right? Like, I think collectively as a community, we can all agree, whether you liked Roman or you didn't like Roman, what happened on Saturday, him coming back, you gotta salute it. And you have to understand like the aura and the story that comes with Roman Reigns. It's unmatched in this business. I don't want to hear anybody else's name, either WWE or AEW. Roman is the top tier. You have to chase him. He's going to be the one that you have to hunt now. And that's just a fact of life. It's just a fact of life. So yeah, for me, I don't think it's a hot take, but it could, I can see how it could be to some people.
Yeah. I got pushback. I've put it a couple places and I've gotten pushback, and I just don't think there's a question anymore. I mean, honestly, to me, this is Nerdy D, Mr. Overreaction to certain things. Mount Rushmore right now of professional athletes. We go Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Wayne Gretzky, Roman Reigns. That's it. Roman's on the mountain now. Like what happened? Or some people will never understand the level. There's levels to this wrestling shit. Roman just hit another level.
Oh yeah.
Like WWE was cooking. Triple H has been cooking. There's little things we can nitpick for fun, right? And we can get into some of that later on. But like WWE was already, before Roman even came back, I think we might have been at the tip of the mountain, even over the Attitude Era. I feel like Triple H has got us set up where we were all excited. Now you take the greatest of all time and insert him back into the world of wrestling, and you go, hey, how can it get better than that? It's like eating your favorite food, and then like they put a new ingredient that you didn't know existed. It just like it got better. It's insane to me, Mike. It's insane, and it's insane to me that people can disagree with this take.
And he's such a dope dude too, right? Like he's got the tattoos, he's got the look, right? The clean cut. He's rocking the Nikes, the Jordans. Like he's just so like relatable to like modern culture, right? That it's just like it's easy to root for him and to get behind him and his work in the ring and the story that he's kind of created over the last. Yeah, it's not matchable.
Yeah, he's like not a douchebag. That's like the great, like you're saying, like he's just all around good dad, good person. You start seeing these things of like he gave some guy his wrestling boots that didn't have wrestling boots. Like you just start hearing all this shit about Roman. It's like on top of the fact that he's on top of the game. He is just like he's somebody that you could like kids can look up to him.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It's like Friday can't come fast enough.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Let's get this bloodline shit going. That's absolutely.
Hell yeah.
What'd you think of his new theme song? Because there's a little.
I
see back and forth on the theme song.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I texted my brother. I said, "What do you think of the theme?" And his response was, "It's giving Final Boss vibes," which I completely agree with.
I would say like opposite Final Boss vibes. I think that's a great assessment, right? Final Boss kind of turns to the like evil, whereas this feels like fucking. It's like Iron Man is coming through the curtain.
Hell yeah! And I just want to paint a picture. Imagine those two theme songs in one match. That shit is going to be just
WrestleMania is going and oh my god, it's going to be if the stars align, if like they stay healthy and The Rock doesn't do some wild shit where he gets a wild hair and decides to take a movie. If the stars align and those two wrestle, it's going to be the biggest match of all time ever.
Easy.
And I don't think it would have been had we done it this past year. Like the stars 100%. Are just everything is just aligning. The fact that like there was the fear that like Roman loses to Cody and the aura of Roman goes away. No. The aura of Roman is bigger than it's ever been.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be a big matchup. That's gonna be humongous.
All right, drop your first hot take on me.